version of the international announcement, the Holy Gospel message of the Apostle Yochanan, the Gospel of John, an English translation studied from the Aramaic Peshitta as the primary source and the collective Greek translations as secondary references. John's Good News, Chapter 1. In the beginning, the Miltha Word had been existing, and the Miltha Word had been existing with God, and that Miltha Word was God Himself. This one was at the beginning with God. Entirely everything was made by His hand, and without Him not one thing came to be that came into existence. In Him was the life, the salvational live now life, and light for the children of men. And He is the light shining in the darkness, and the darkness did not overtake nor understand Him. There was a Son of Man sent from God, whose name was John. This one came to the world to testify and bring witness about the light, so that everyone would believe through him. John was not the light, but was sent that he may share testimony about the light. For he was the light of the truth, who comes into the world to enlighten everyone. He was in the world that came into existence by His hand, and the world did not know or recognize Him. He came to His own, but His own opposed Him. But to those that received Him and took Him and believed in Him by His name, by His authority made them into children of God. These are born again, not from bloodline, not from wishful thinking, not from man's persuasion, but by the will of God. The Miltha Word became flesh and dwelt among us. We saw His glory, the glory of the only begotten Son of God, full of grace and truth. John entered as a witness, testifying about Him, crying aloud, saying, "This is He who I spoke of when I said, I have come before Him who comes after me, but is first and foremost before me." We have received the full supplement of grace by account of His grace. For the law was given to Moses by Him, yet the truth and grace came by Yeshua Mshikha, Jesus the Christ. No man has ever seen God, the only begotten God from the very bosom and lap of His Father. He has declared and made Him known. And this is the witnessing of John. When the Jews of Jerusalem sent Levites and priests to inquire of Him, "Who are you?" And He confessed and did not deny Him, but declared, "I am not the Messiah." This caused them to inquire further, "Then who are you? Elijah?" "No," he replied. "Are you a prophet?" "No," he replied. Then they said to Him, "Who then are you? Because we have to give an account to those that have sent us here. Just what do you say about yourself?" And He answered, "I am the voice crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord, as was said by the prophet Isaiah." Yochanan John answered and he said to them, "I baptize here in the water, yet He stands among you. Him you actually do not know. It is He who is the one who will come after me, yet He is before me. I'm not even worthy enough to loosen His sandal straps." This happened in Bethany, at the crossing of the Jordan, where Yochanan John was baptizing. The day after that, Yochanan John saw Yeshua, Jesus, coming towards him. John announced Him with, "Behold, the Lamb of God, who will bear and take away the sins of the world. This is Him, the chosen one. This is Him whom I said, a man is coming after me, yet He was before me, because before I was, He is. And I did not know Him, and say that He will be made known to Israel first. For this reason I have come, so I might baptize with water." Yochanan John testified and said, "Behold, I saw the Spirit descending from heaven like a dove, and it stayed upon Him. and I did not know him. But he who sent me to baptize in the water, he said to me, the one who you see the Spirit descend and stay upon, he is the one who will baptize in the Spirit of holiness. I saw him, and I have testified that this one is the Son of Eloha God. On another day, Yochanan John was standing with two of his disciples, and he gazed upon Yeshua as he was walking along, and he said, Behold, the Lamb of Eloha God. When both of his disciples with him heard him say this, they left him and followed after Yeshua, Jesus. Yeshua, Jesus, turned and saw them coming towards him. And he said to them, What do you want? And they said to him, Our Master, where do you live? Come and you will see, he said to them. They went with him, and they saw where he was, and they remained with him that day. It was about the 10th hour. One of those who had heard Yochanan, John, and went from him to follow Yeshua, Jesus, was Andreas, Andrew, brother of Shimon, Simon. The first person he told was his brother, Shimon, Simon, declaring, We found the Mshikha, the Messiah, the Christ. And he took him to Yeshua, Jesus. And Yeshua, Jesus, looked at him and he said, It is you, Shimon, Simon, son of Jonah. Now you will be called Kepha, Peter. And on the next day, Yeshua, Jesus, decided to go Galilee. And he met Philip, and he said to him, Come and follow me. Now Philip himself came from Bethsaida, the city of Shimon, Simon, and Andreas, Andrew. Philip found Nathanael and announced to him, We found him, the one written about by Moses, in the law and in the prophets. It is he, Yeshua, Jesus, by Joseph of Nazareth. Nathanael said to him, Is it possible for anything to be good that comes from Nazareth? And Philip answered, Come and see. Whilst Nathanael was coming towards Yeshua, Jesus, he saw him and he said about him, Look, truly a son of Israel, in whom there is no deceit. Nathanael said to him, Where do you know me from? Yeshua, Jesus, said to him, Before Philippos even called you, I saw you whilst you were under the fig tree. Nathanael answered him and declared, Rabbi, you are the Son of Eloha God. You are the King of Israel. Yeshua said to him, So, you believe because I told you I saw you under the fig tree? Behold, you shall see even greater things than this. And he said to him, Amen, amen, truth of truths, I say to you all, from now on you will see the heavens are opened, and the angels of Eloha God descending to and descending from the Son of Man.